So it begins. It is 6:30 a.m. 2 days before rifle elk season starts here in South Dakota. My dad has a Custer State Park elk tag, so I won't be with Travis on his hunt unless one of us gets done earlier. I don't get to hunt a whole lot with my dad anymore, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. One of the highest sought after tags in the state. There's some pretty good bulls here. Haven't found a shooter just yet. Haven't been down here as much as I like. Got a lot of kids, a lot of work, so I got 2 days to scout and see what we can find before opening day. I think there's 8 tag holders in the park, so there might be a little tiny pressure, but it's 80,000 acres, so it might not be too bad. See how it goes. Hopefully we can find a shooter this morning and keep an eye on them for the next day and a half and have a good one to be on opening morning. See you out there. Deer around here are real spooky. They see a few people staring at them from the roads once in a while, so they're a jumpy animal around here. There's a decent little buck there. Be cool to have a deer tag in the park, that's for sure. Heard my first bugle for the morning. Not too far off from where I'm at. I'm gonna dive in and see if I can't get my eye on a bull or two and see if they're worth going after. It's foggy, misty, muddy, so getting my eye on them might be harder than I think, but I guess you don't know unless you try, so we'll see. Well, the bugle I thought I heard turned out to be another hunter. I have not heard a bugle since. I don't think they're talking this morning, and you can't see nothing, so I'm just cruising down this 2-track here that's closed to vehicles, bugling every once in a while, hoping I can get one to pop off, but it's not looking good so far, so might be a wasted morning scouting. But it's a nice walk. It's like 60 degrees out, so it's hard to beat. It's the most exciting thing I've seen since leaving the pickup. It's not really that exciting, but it's wildlife, so at least I can say I didn't get skunked now. Well, this morning's elk scout was kind of a bust. A lot of fog. They weren't talking. Ran into a couple other hunters. Now I'm gonna sneak out during the middle of the day and see if I can't go fill my rifle antelope tag. I'm not going to be real picky. We've only got maybe the middle of today and the middle of tomorrow to get it done, depending on what the elk are doing. If they're getting after it tomorrow, I'm going to skip the antelope hunt. So not going to be real picky. We'll see how it goes. Probably a lot of hunters down where I'm going to. So the joys of public land hunting. Out of the prairie, back in the woods. Gonna get up high and listen for some bugles and do some glassing. See if we can't find some. Chasing another bugle. Bumped into these 3 yahoos. So now I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Well, the spot me and my dad went in was covered in elk. They were all bulls. I didn't see a single cow. Two decent 300-inch 6 points hanging out with the raghorns. Did not see anything bigger than that. Although Curtis Coombs, my buddy, sent a video of what looked like a really good one. So we're gonna meet him back at camp and see what that bull's all about. But it looks like it may possibly be a first day shooter. Let's hope so. We will catch up. I almost just hit a mule deer, so there's I should probably get off this here camera.
All right, just on my way out, hiking down this old logging road, about half a mile from the car. Finally turned up a solid bull. Been putting a lot of time in down here. Probably made at least, I don't know, 15 scouting trips in the past month and a half. Ran cameras for the past 3 months. Put a lot of time in the field, but it's paying off. Getting the elk pattern. Been consistently up in the best one each week, and I do think that we finally do have a solid bull that's worth pursuing. So should be back to the car here in about 10 minutes. Go meet up with Jeremy and Kevin, see what they saw this evening, and trade some stories and some pictures. And got one more day to get it figured out, and then it'll be game on.
Well, last night we got a shooter bull located. I'm going to go back to that area now and see if I can't pick him out again and kind of keep an eye on him throughout the day. The season opens tomorrow, so ideally we know where he's at. Very last light today. It sounds like Travis might also have a shooter bull located, so all in all it was a good day yesterday. We'll see how today goes and see if we can't keep an eye on him, or maybe pick out another bull that either is a backup plan or a bigger boy. Hopefully we can find him. The elk are going crazy this morning. I'm in the same area that we spotted that big one last night, and I hear a bull bugle, and I saw a little 5-point pretty far away, but I'm hoping that bull that's going crazy is the big boy. I'm gonna peek over the hill and find out. I'm getting close, and he's going absolutely insane. Oh, that's the bull we're after. Starting to rain on me, fog setting in, so I'm getting out of here. The wind started to get kind of sketchy, so I didn't want to run him out of the country, so time to climb it back down. And this is big country. I'm about to get soaked. I don't have my raincoat, so I'm gonna hang up and get out. Off for the last evening scout before the season starts. Ran into town, met Travis, Austin, and Kenzie. Travis seems a little scatterbrained. The pressure of the old Black Hills elk tags getting to him. He was a little scatterbrained when I had mine, so I can only imagine what he's like now, but he'll get her done. Just got to be the right bull. Hopefully they come across him tonight. Hopefully I can find the same bull we're kind of targeting. And, or a bigger one would be great, but I think he's a bull that he'd be pretty hard to pass up even on the first day. You know, might pass him up and find a bull that's 10 inches bigger, but is it really worth the risk? Let's get out there and see what's out there tonight. It's a little foggy. Let's hope that it's not gonna hamper anything, but it might. We'll see. This fog is really cramping my style right now. Can't see a thing, but I do hear some rocks tumbling, so I think there's elk nearby, but I can't see, so I'm just gonna hope it disappears. Got a few hours before dark, so it's got time to get out of here, but it's not likely. Well, I'm hearing bugles, but as you can see, it is still quite foggy. Sounds like it's lifting a couple miles to the east, but hopefully I'll get that lucky because this isn't working. It's pretty bad. Well, the bull I'm hearing, it sounds a lot like the one Curtis found and the one I saw this morning, so same area. This is probably where we're gonna come in the morning, opening day, but the fog is not lifted, so I'm gonna bounce, try to see if I can't find some other bulls where there's no fog, because I'm not doing any good here. I heard him, sounds like him, so I know he's in the area. It's gonna get dark in about 2 hours, so shouldn't be far in the morning. He's pretty close to where he was last night, so good news. Climbed out of the fog to come meet Curtis, and then met a little buddy. I wish the elk were that dumb. Well, he wasn't wrong. There's a dilemma bull. Now we have to decide which one to go after. We're watching two different herds. One herd, quite a few cows, 6 or 7 bulls, one good one. And then another herd down here, we haven't got a good look at the bull, but I don't think he's probably bigger than the other two. But this is Curtis, by the way.
What's up?
He's been doing a lot of scouting for us, so he's gonna come along in the hunt tomorrow. Now we just need to figure out where we're gonna go in the morning, because now we don't know. We were pretty dead set on where we were going now.
I know which one I'd shoot.
Which one did you pick?
I picked the one we found yesterday.
Would you?
Yeah.
I have to look better at this one, but I think he's pretty good too. He's an easier spot too.
Yeah, the one we found yesterday, just a nice big typical 6x6, and this one we just found is a nice big 6'2". We just kind of got a neat profile. He kind of kicks back, really dark horned, but he's about a mile north of us on a ridge, just pushing his cows around.
It's fun to watch, that's for sure. Make the decision tonight. Well, heading back to camp, there was a lot of bulls in that herd. One pretty good one a little better one, and pretty much gonna ruin all of what little sleep I was gonna get tonight, because now I don't know which one to go after. I asked my dad. He hasn't seen the second one yet, but I told him it's all up to him, and he's putting the weight on my shoulders, so not cool. I don't like that kind of pressure, but I guess I'll have to deal with it and pick the right bull. Go do a little more glassing on the way to camp. Well, opening day has arrived. After a long, stressful night, I think we decided which bull we're gonna go after. They're all pretty good bulls, but the first bull we spotted, and the one we've been keeping an eye on, is probably in the best spot as far as hunting him with no pressure and no one else finding him. So I think that's the bull we're gonna go after, but things could change on the way there, who knows. But as of right now, I think that's the one we're going after. He's, in my opinion, probably scores the best. He's probably not the most unique looking bull. There's one of the ones we saw last night's kind of cooler looking, but we're gonna go after the one that's bigger, so we'll see how it goes. Well, we got in the dark. We're up at the top of the world. Hearing a few bugles here and there, but not sure if it's him yet or not, so I'm gonna get up here and glass around and see if we can pick him out. My dad survived, climbed to the top hill, so it's a good start. Pretty close to the same spot I spotted that bull in the morning. We're seeing some elk. Curtis is getting the spotter out to make sure it's not the one we're after. You ready to kill a bull, Dad? Ready to kill a bull? Preferably under 300 yards. We'll see. Found a group of cows and a bull. We're gonna get in a little closer and see if it's him. We also spotted another bull way off. It was a pretty big bull. But he had little fifths, so this bull's definitely better. We're gonna get a little closer here and see if we can see what he is. It's definitely him. That's him. Don't know yet. We'll figure that out right now. Doing a lot of boulder hopping. This kind of sucks. Those are under 60. But we're gonna get in there and kill this bull and be done with it. See how it goes. Hopefully it works out. Long ways up here. Wasn't all that easy to get here either. So let's hope we make this happen. So if we bump up, it's gonna be kind of a heartbreaker. He's trailing him. About what this cow's here. Can you see him, Dad? camera died shortly after the first shot. I'm on our way to go check him out. Dad got her done, so it looks like a good one. Hopefully this whole phone thing works out because my camera is out of commission. Well, Dad, what do you think? Do you think you earned it?
I definitely earned it. You know, you guys did all the scouting and all the work, except for I did all the walking, and that was the bad part. I mean, not all the walking. Walking for me, that was bad enough.
It's a long ways for an old guy like you, but we got a nice bull down, so let the fun begin. You're gonna pack it all out alone, right, Dad?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I can't hear because I have to have those shots.
You can't hear. Old guy thing. Got the frame pack loaded up. I'm going to get as close as I can with the four-wheeler and try and make this as easy as possible on us. See how it goes. A lot of roads around here are washed out because we got a ton of rain this year, so who knows? Could suck, could be easy. Find out.
But I had time on my hands.
Made it back to the bull 2-3 hours later, something like that. My dad got ambitious or bored or something and drug him down the hill. But we brought him a sandwich for lunch and a kill beer, so he earned it. Time to start cutting him out. We'll have to pack him like 200 yards. It's not too bad. First load is heading down to the four-wheeler. Can't turn this around, I guess. He's doing his part. He said he might not be back. I guess we'll see. Me and Curtis are gonna keep working on him. Down goes the back quarter. You good? You're on video. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I got the middle finger. Okay. That tells me all I need to know. Alright, continuing on. All done. This will be the last trip out. My dad is at the truck waiting for us. I know we're using a four-wheeler. It's kind of cheating, but we're way back here and they let you bring four-wheelers in here, so we're taking advantage of it, right?
Yep.
We got kill beers. Got to have a kill beer. This is the end of the Custer hunt. I had a good time. We worked really hard for it. It definitely wasn't easy getting in. You can see this country. It's pretty big, and my dad, he's 61 or 62, something around there. And it was rough on him, so I don't know how hard we could have pushed it, to find maybe a bigger bull. But at the end of the day, we all had a good time. And got to hunt with my dad. I don't hunt with him a whole lot. Like I said at the beginning of the video, Curtis, we appreciate you helping. Curtis did a lot of scouting.
Oh yeah.
More than I did.
Live for, man.
He's kidless, so he gets to do a little more than I do, but we appreciate him helping us out. And now we get to go.
Check that bull out. Thing's awesome.
It's definitely a good bull. I'm happy with him. I hope my dad's happy with him. I had a good time. Now we're going to go back to camp and probably drink some more beer and relax. Over and out.